hostile takeover of Twitter by offering to buy the entire company with $43 billion cash. Opponents of the move say it could be a big win for free speech in the fight against big tech censorship.
We love you.
Complete coverage. Colorado Congressman Ken Buck is standing by, but first we go to Fox Business's Jackie DeAngelis. She's live in our New York City newsroom. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, good afternoon, Jillian. Well, Elon Musk making some major waves on Wall Street this morning with that news that he's offering $54.20 a share to buy Twitter, the entire company. That is a 54% premium over where the price was the day that he started to amass his more than 9% stake in that company. Now, Musk was considering joining Twitter's board, but then he changed positions as a board member.
God bless you,
Elon. Fiduciary duty to act with the shareholders in
Please
mind.
don't forget to
His
subscribe for more.
Stock would be capped to 14.9%. It seems as he thought it over, he felt that his voice wouldn't be heard if he was on the board. So now the offer to buy the company, to take it private, makes this a completely different scenario. As he states in his letter to the chairman of the board, he said, "I invested in Twitter as I believe in its potential to be the platform for free speech around the globe." He goes on to say, Twitter needs to be transformed as a private company. Now, taking control and taking the company private would mean that Musk could focus on bringing Twitter back to what he thinks is its center, and he wouldn't have to answer to shareholders or the board. It would give him a lot more control in that scenario. It's been reported that the board did meet this morning at 10 a.m. to start discussing this. There will be another meeting at 5 p.m. Eastern where it will be a company-wide meeting to discuss as well. But it also feels like if they don't respond quickly, he could pull the offer back. If the board says yes, then they're losing control, and well, that's where the hostility comes in to this takeover. If they say no, he's also essentially saying in his letter that he might sell a large portion of his stock. He owns, as I said, 9% of the company right now, and a lot of the recent move higher in price was because of his involvement and the positivity around it. So this company and its board in a tough spot here, guys.
All right, Jackie DeAngelis in New York City, thanks very much.
We'll be watching this one to see which way it goes. Right now, let's bring in Colorado Republican Congressman Ken Buck. He is the ranking member on the House Judiciary Subcommittee on Antitrust, Commercial, and Administrative Law. He's also one of the most outspoken critics in the Congress of big tech. Congressman, good to have you with us today. Let's get your thoughts right off the top here about Elon Musk's offer and really what it means here.
Well, I think it's a great move. I think that it will improve free speech. It can't be worse than what's happening at Twitter right now. So I think having a benevolent billionaire enter the fray is going to help. The real challenge, though, is to make sure that we have a competition across the board. Facebook, Google, Apple, Amazon, as well as Twitter. So I hope this is the beginning of something positive, but we still need to update our antitrust laws, make sure that we're dealing with the other monopolies that exist in this space.
You call him a benevolent billionaire. The people who are in charge of Twitter right now and working there have quite a different view of him. But here's his view on Twitter as articulated in the SEC filing. He says, quote, "I invested in Twitter as I believe in its potential to be the platform for free speech around the globe. And I believe free speech is a societal imperative for a functioning democracy. However, since making my investment, I now realize the company will neither thrive nor serve this societal imperative in its current form." He's basically saying the thing is irreparably broken. What do you think? You've dealt with Twitter.
Yeah, I think he's absolutely right. I think that Twitter and Facebook and others are irreparably broken. And I think that the real key here is someone like Elon Musk coming in and creating this free speech platform. If an individual or a company